Hi, I'm Lisa from Everything Nice for Dolls. I make and sell doll clothes for 18-inch dolls, such as American Girl dolls. I also have an Etsy shop, and the link will be in the description area. Today's video is going to be about making drinks for your American Girl dolls. Now, I love to sew, but I also love to craft for my dollhouse. So in just a minute, I will turn the camera around so that you can see the tutorial about how to make 3 different drinks. Now, first of all, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also, hit that little bell notification so you'll always know when I'm uploading another video. I try to upload once a week, but if I don't, it's because I've, been really busy. When it starts getting closer in time for fall, hopefully this year I'll get to do some craft shows. I don't know, but just know that if it goes a couple of weeks or so without, especially when it gets to be the fall, I may not always upload a video every single week, okay? And I'll probably do more in the summertime because I don't work in the summertime except for working on my doll clothes. Okay, so in just a second, we'll get this tutorial going. Okay. All right, I'm going to show you how you can make 3 different kinds of drinks for your American Girl dolls. Now, the first one that I'm going to make is a caramel macchiato drink. Okay. The second one is a pink strawberry drink. Okay. And then the third one is going to be a blueberry muffin frappe. All right. So, these would be very good to put in like a little coffee shop, kind of like I have right there. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell you what kind of supplies that you will need to make these drinks. Okay, first of all, you will need some communion cups. These little cups right here, like when you're taking communion. Now you can find these on Amazon, okay? And I'll try to link one on Amazon. Get the Amazon link for these. All right. The other thing is, but now this is optional. You don't have to do this. Are these little 30 millimeter? What they are is they are little clear ornament, plastic ornament. Okay. But you don't have to have this. This is just optional. If you want to have a little top like the strawberry drink, pink drink was, then you can do that. Okay. All right. So you'll have the communion cups, and then if you want that's optional. Okay. The other thing that you will have to have is some silicone. This is just DAP. It's white. And yeah, use that. Okay. Then another thing is, and this is optional too. You don't have to have this, but it just gives a little extra touch, makes it look kind of real. Anyway, I use a printable from American Girl Ideas, and I love her website because she has all kinds of neat crafts to do, and she has a lot of great printables too. So she has free printables, so you could just print this off from your computer, and then you will just take it and cut it out, and then you would put some glue on it and glue it on your cup. So I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to just take a glue stick. That's another thing, you need a glue stick. So I'll just take the glue, put some glue on it, and then I'm going to glue it to the communion cup. We'll do that first before you actually start putting the other stuff in there. Okay, so let me talk about all the supplies first. Okay, all right. So you got your communion cups, you got your printable. You want to have your silicone. And all of these supplies will be listed down in the description area. So, you know, so in case you forget, they'll be in the description area. Glue stick, okay. You want to have some toothpicks, some cotton balls, and I'll show you the reason why for that. You want to have some straws if you want to put a straw in there. That's not, you don't have to have that. Now, on her website, she says mini straws. Well, I didn't have mini straws. I just have these regular plastic straws. I think either one is okay. If you have like little coffee stirrers, that would be perfect. Okay. The other thing you want to have for the caramel macchiato, you want to have some acrylic paint. This is Folk Art. It's 2906E Coffee Latte. Okay, gives it that kind of that coffee look. Okay, so that's that. And now for the pink drink, you want to have the 21889 pink. It's called Pink Eraser. Okay, so that's for the pink drink. Now the next one, and all these you can find at Walmart. I got these at my Walmart here in town. The next one is an apple barrel, and it is 21388E, and it is called Lilac Mist. Okay, all right. Another one is an apple barrel. It's just the regular white. It's 2043E white. Okay, and that's also for the caramel macchiato. Okay. All right, so another thing is you want to have some red craft foam, and I'm using that for the strawberry top, to put little pieces of strawberry on there. Okay, the other thing for the caramel macchiato, you want to have some puffy paint. And now this is just brown. Now, I didn't have a lighter shade of brown. It probably, if you have like a tan or something like that in puffy paint, it probably would look better. Okay, that's just all I had. So maybe one of these days I'll get some more. Okay, now for the blueberry, these are going to be for the blueberries. I bought these at Walmart in the jewelry section. These are glass e-beads. These are black. Okay, I got these just for a few on the top. And also for the blueberry frappuccino, these are some glass seed beads. And these are kind of gold. Now this is, you sprinkle those on top, and that is going to be like for the crumb topping. Okay. All right. So that's that. And let me see. Did I miss anything? Oh, did I say toothpicks? These are just toothpicks, just to stir it with. Okay. All right. So the next thing is, now that you've got your little logo on there, you want to get some tape and tape it on. Now, so that's what you'll want to do. You'll want to tape this on. I don't have any right now at the moment with me, but you'd want to get some clear tape. So you just take your little logo, and you're going to just take it and rub it on the glue, get glue on it, and then you're going to put it onto your communion cup, just like that. And then you would put some tape on top of it. This I had already done. I'd already put some tape on it, but the tape is just going to protect it, you know. All right, so okay, the first thing you want to do, you want to take your silicone, and if you have not open it up yet, you'll want to just want to cut it. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squirt a little bit of this silicone in here. Now the first one I'm going to do is the caramel macchiato. Okay. All right, just squirt it a little bit in here. Then I'm going to take my coffee latte. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to squirt. You know if it'll come out. Okay. I'm going to squirt a little bit in here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my toothpick, and I'm going to just kind of stir it up in here. Get it stirred real good. Now I have made one of these before. I'll get a little bit more. I've made a video before, and I will link, I'll put the up there on the card. You'll see a card up above, so so you can watch that. I made a unicorn drink. That's what I made. Okay, so I got that in there really good. Okay, now, oh, you might also, and I've got a paper towel down here on my work surface. So that's a pretty good thing to do, is to have a paper towel. Now I'm going to go in with the white, because that's going to be kind of like the cream. Okay, for because you know caramel macchiato has cream in it. So I'm going to kind of get that and swirl it around a little bit. Okay, and then, all right, get that around there real good. Okay, and then what the purpose of the cotton ball is, you want to take some of the cotton ball. You don't have to do the whole thing, but you want to take some of the cotton ball and put it down inside of your drink. Okay, that way it'll take up some space. That way you don't have to use so much silicone, because the silicone's not, I don't know, it's, you know, it just saves on, you know, having to use a lot of silicone. Okay, all right, then now you got that, and then the next thing is, you want to, if you're going to make some whipped cream, you're going to take, hold on, all right, let's get that out of the way. Okay, you're going to take now you can, if you want to put a tip to make it look kind of fancy, you can do that. You can add a tip. You know, you can add a tip onto it to make it look really, really fancy. But if you want to, you can just leave it like that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna kind of smooth it around there. All right. The good thing about the paper towel being on here is you can wipe your fingers off if you happen to get something on it. Okay, so that is the caramel macchiato. Then you want to, for the caramel, you want to take your puffy paint and you want to kind of squirt a little bit like you got caramel sauce. Okay? All right. And there's that. Okay. Now, that is the caramel macchiato. Now, if I want to, I can add a straw scissors. You also need some scissors. So that's another thing that you need. Okay, so you can cut a piece of your straw, and then you can just put it right down into your drink, just like that. Okay. Now, there it is. You got a caramel macchiato. Okay. All right. Now, then you want to set this aside and let it dry for at least 24 hours. Okay. Don't bother it. Don't touch it. Okay. Now, the next one to do will be the pink drink. Okay, so again, you want to squirt some of this silicone down in here. Okay, there we go. All right, so you got some silicone. I'll squirt it down in there. See? Okay, now you want to take your pink and you want to put that down in there. Okay. All right. Now you're going to take another toothpick. Get that toothpick out of there. Okay. You want to take another toothpick and you want to swirl this around. Swirl it around just like that. Make sure you kind of get the sides and get down here, you know, make sure you, and it's okay if you have a little bit of white showing, because then that's kind of like you've got the cream going on in there. And then again, just like with that other drink that we made, we want to put a little bit, we want to put a cotton ball down in there, so you don't have to have so much of the, it just gives a little volume without having to add a whole lot of the silicone to it. Okay. Okay. All right. After that, you want to add some more of the silicone here, around here for the whipped topping. And mine is kind of getting hard to come out, so because you know, it's getting kind of low, and then I'm just going to kind of smooth it around there because it didn't. I'm just taking my finger and smoothing it around there so it kind of looks more like it's whipped cream. Whoops. Okay. All right. Ew, that kind of got messy. And it does sometimes get a little bit messy, but I've got my paper towel here that I can wipe my fingers off on. Okay, the next thing that you can do is you have your foam here, okay? So this is going to be your strawberry. So cut a little strip here. Now, I want to tell you, I had some trouble with this foam. You might just want to cut it and let it, whoops, just kind of place it in there. It kind of wants to stick everywhere. It kind of gets static electricity or something. So it can be a little difficult, but I'm just kind of taking it and placing it on the whipped topping. There we go. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, for the top, okay. Now, with the top, you're going to have to for the top, you're going to have to either drill a hole or do like I did. And with this one, how I got the hole in there was I took a paper clip and I put it over a candle. And so I got it really, really hot so that when I touched it to the plastic, it would just melt. And then it's kind of small. So what you have to do is you have to take a pair of scissors and you have to keep on going until you can get it to where it'll do. But for right now, I am just going to place this on top. And now once you put it on top, you want to kind of smush it down. Now this is not going to have a straw on it, but if you want to put the straw on it, then you'll have to try to make that hole. Okay? And to make that hole is you either use a drill or you can take a paper clip and get it hot under a candle flame. Okay? And then you just will take your scissors and just keep on working until you can get, that's probably where having a mini straw would probably be better. I mean, I did it with these kind of straws, but it would probably you wouldn't have to make as much if you just did that. Okay, now the very last drink I'm going to do is going to be the Blueberry Muffin Frappe. Okay, so now we're going to take our cup, and just like before, we're going to squeeze some, we're going to squeeze some silicone in there. Okay, all right, so we're going to squeeze silicone in there, and then we're going to take our lilac paint, and we're going to put some paint down in there. Okay, then we're going to take our toothpick, and we're going to stir it all around like this. Stir it, keep on stirring it. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more because I think I need a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Okay, now there again, we're going to put the cotton ball down in there. It just helps save with the space so that we don't have to, it just takes up some space. That's really all it does, is just taking up space. Okay. Okay, all right, there's that one. All right, now we're going to do put our silicone whipped cream topping. Oops, uh-oh. Okay. Mine is kind of a mess. Hopefully yours won't be as messy as mine is. It's just because I am running out. I'm running out of the silicone in that tube. So it's not looking quite as pretty as it has been in the past. Okay, so now for the blueberries, you want to take your glass beads and just a few of them. It doesn't take that many. All right. Okay, so you want to take your glass beads and you want to put a few on top. To make it look like you got blueberries in there. Okay. These will go all over the place, so you kind of got to be careful with these because they will go everywhere. Okay, I think that's good. All right, now for the very last thing is you want to get out a few of your gold glass beads. That's for the crumb topping because blueberries have crumb. That's another thing. These, you got to be careful. These will go everywhere. So just try to sprinkle them. I mean, it's almost like glitter, seriously. But anyway, so just try to sprinkle a little bit on top. Whoop. Okay, sprinkle a little bit on top. And that makes it look like it's crumb topping. Okay, yeah. All right, and be sure and close that top up so that they won't spill and go everywhere. Okay, now the last thing you want to do is you want to cut your straw. Whoop, and mine just went off the table. So anyway, okay. Now you want to cut your straw and you want to put it down into your drink. Okay. Then, like all the others, leave it to dry for 24 hours. And, okay, don't bother it for about 24 hours. And then, see, don't they look cute? And I kind of messed up my label. But anyway, they're cute. They look really cute. So it'd be perfect for you to have a little cafe or a little coffee shop if you have an American Girl doll room that you like to fix up. These would be perfect in your collection. All right. So if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And also, make sure you subscribe. And so, I guess this is all that I've got for you. And I've got a big mess to clean up. But anyway, it's a lot of fun to do this. Okay, so I guess I'll see everybody later. Bye.